Why doesn't the game give you artifacts picks that you just cannot use? I'm glad you're here. Let's make the things very simple and clear, so you know every stage in this game what is unlocking. Now, normally I didn't plan to do this type of video because from the first look is pretty basic, but the majority of the players still asking some question related to the timeline, when it's going to happen, whatever. But this season is very connected for the player progress in the season. We're presented with the new things in CoD Dragons like artifact variants that are tied to the timelines. So let's jump directly over the timelines and share with you what is going to open when. So everybody understand this seasonal timeline is not only for the officers, it's also for you to know when, for example, the gate open, when you're going to get your next artifact, everything you need to know for timelines in CoD Dragons through the KVK. And the place for this is a building that everybody actually click just to loot their rewards. But here is everything you need to know for the season. It's not only officer work to check out these timelines and make their plans for the future, but this season with the second artifact presented in the game, players also have to focus over this. So the next thing, for example, for me after 13 hours is going to be, I'm going to have a second artifact that is going to be the control one. If you go and you check it out, your artifact variants, you're going to see that we're starting with the suit one, and the next one is the control one. It's going to open after 13 hours for me. So we're starting from there. After this, we're going to see for the support, for tank, and etc. So let's jump over the rest of the timelines here. Here we also have something new that I didn't actually play in CoD Dragons, and this is the portals. Alliance portals. When this chapter ends, whether the object is meet or not, the Alliance will be able to build Alliance portals. I think in the previous season we also have this thing, but I'm not quite sure any Alliance in CoD Dragons actually use this one. This season is going to be very interesting how the things will go, but after 13 hours I'm going to be able to actually check it out, this one. After this, you're going to see on the next, after 1 day, is going to open the more village occupation. This is very important for your villages to get more villages. Also, your heroes is going to start getting some experience and the gate is going to open. The moment this duration finish 1 day, after 1 day and half, this is 12 hours after this chapter ends, this is only specific for the gates opening. So when you see that this thing is finishing after 1 day, you have to keep in mind that there is like extra 12 hours after this chapter finish, so the gate actually open. Or you can just directly click on the gate and it's going to give you the timer there. Now moving further, this is also the Runic Session Ruins. We're having the next artifact, which is the support, is going to open after 2 days. This is very nice, and more portals. And obviously the gate too, but the artifacts, this is the important for each player in the KVK, in this KVK, or whoever is actually in the season Age of Duty, because this one is for this season. This is a video like preparation for the people just to check it out, the timers in the Auguston. So moving further is going to be the new behemoths, also village occupation limit, the Thunder Rock. Obviously, yeah, the Thunder Rock is important because when the gate open, you're going to have time to fight there, but you have to know where the chicken is going to be available to be captured. Now moving further, this is the chicken, more portals. The next one, variant artifacts, tank, is going to open after 1 day after this chapter finish. Now here is the thing, yeah, you see here 1 or 2 day, but this is like 1 day here. So this one is going to open after 3 days. This one is going to open after 5 days. I mean, it's going to finish after 5 days. This is going to be after 7 days, and etc. 7 this is going to be after 9 days, and etc. This is how you have to calculate it when you're looking in the future, because yeah, it's not exactly after 1 day, it's 1 day after this chapter here finish it. So going further, more villages here, more experience through the merits that they're going to get, and finally this is going to be utility. When the chapter ends, whatever is made, the variants of utility type artifacts will be created. Now here is little tricky thing, because I'm not exactly sure what the utility is supposed to mean. Utility artifact. And finally we're having the strongest pet. All players will have a great chance to get high level war pets. So far this is maybe the only thing that the majority of the players was looking in Call of Dragons, but with the new artifact system you have to also be prepared for the artifact opening, for the second artifact opening. And going further is basically we're close to end of the season. Here warband rally, alliance with the champ can create or join warbands. And here we're having the magma, little different the magma, but this is actually the magma. And this is a season summary. So in point of artifact utility, again I'm not so sure what this is supposed to mean. Utility artifact, I see one hammer with the nail there, so maybe it's actually a generic artifact, it's maybe actually an gathering artifact, I really don't know. To be fair, we have to see this thing, but the rest of them, like a suit, control, support or tank artifact, I definitely know what these artifacts are. So like this, just by knowing in the Augustone how the season are splitted, what is after the other one, I mean the steps of the season, is going to make your progress way more easy. You're going to prepare it, the artifacts that you're planning to use, the first one or the second one. So far my personal opinion is most likely the majority of the people are going to use the new artifact here, and in this case is Spirit Neko. This is in the suit. Most likely in the control artifact we're going to have some extra artifact there. Those things are level 5, level 60 all stars, and it's going to give you damage taken, damage do like 5%, which is absolutely wow. Now the damage, for example, compared to the Phoenix Eye is doing 4000, this one is doing like 4.2, but this one is doing more damage in point of AoE hits and etc. But yeah, just be prepared with the Augustone. This video is not actually just serving you for, you know, the artifacts, the artifact variants that are present in the game, but also for you to have an idea somewhere in the future what is going to happen, build your plans and etc. So yeah, this will be for this video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to hit one like on the video, also subscribe if you're new here. I wish you great day and see you in the next video.